at the risk of wrecking another iPhone, it is day 22, May 11th I think, and it started raining probably about 3 in the morning. There was a little break about 5:30 or 6, and I packed up, and it's been raining now. It's about, I don't know, 7:30, something like that. And it seems like there's a little break in it, but it's pretty much, I think, going to be steady rain all day. Today, tomorrow's Sunday. I think the worst of it tomorrow, it's supposed to be tomorrow around 2 o'clock, but it's pretty steady rain right now, at least except for this little break in it. But I think I'm just about to top out on this hill here, so that'll be good. So probably won't be much video today in the rain. We'll see. About to go up and over Snowbird Mountain, but yesterday, so I ended up doing, I think, 20, almost 21 miles. Long story short, but one of the things I use for the trail, an app called Guthooks, has like 8 maps for the trail. And yesterday, it was actually kind of cool. I walked off the first map. So the first map went from Springer Mountain to just out of the Smokies. So in looking at the next set of maps, or the next map, it looked to me like it was about 2 miles to the campsite I wanted to go to. Anyway, again, long story short, it ended up being like 4 miles. So I ended up doing a really long day, more than I intended, but as it worked out, it didn't work out too bad because this was a big long climb to get up here. And I went halfway up it last night, or yesterday afternoon, so just about to go over Snowbird. There's an FAA tower at the top of it, so I don't think there's going to be much of a view though I can't complain. I think all the big summits so far on this trip have had great views for the most part, except maybe one, so it's all good. As luck would have it, I got a little bit of break in the rain going over Snowbird here, so that's nice. No real view, but it beats the pouring rain I've had for the last 2 hours. You can see the trail goes off over there. It's a bald summit, which is always pretty cool. And there you can see the blazes on the posts. And you can see the posts going off in the distance there. And there's the FAA. I think from my younger days and some flying experience, that would be a VOR beacon, if I'm not mistaken. VOR beacon. Don't ask me what it stands for. I used to know, but I don't know anymore. Be a little bit windy, but there's a teeny little view. That's coming out of the Smokies there in the distance. So I came down from there, down out of the Smokies, and then climbed back up here to Snowbird. And actually, considering the weather the last few hours, this is pretty great. I am just about to go up and over Max Patch, which is another iconic point on the AT. It's back back up there. And do I look a little damp? Let's see. Do my shoes. It's pretty much been raining really hard since 7 o'clock this morning. It's about noon now. Although, again, I can't complain because it's let up a little bit for this part going over Max Patch. And it also did, you saw that last video going over Snowbird. You can see the blazes there behind me up And then there's the top over there. Still pretty even in the rain. This is the summit of Max Patch. I should be doing a little Sound of Music climb every mountain, but I don't have it in me today. You'll have to wait for another video. But even with the limited view, it's still really cool looking. Good morning. It is day 23, May 12th, and more rain, but that's okay because I'm headed for Hot Springs. I got about 14 miles to go this morning, early this afternoon, hopefully. And I'm just leaving, I think it was Walnut Mountain Shelter. Slept in the shelter, figures I get out of the Smokies and I'm still in the shelter, but it rained last night, so it felt good to be nice and dry in the shelter. And it's like 6 of us in a 6-person shelter, so it was perfect. And no snoring. So I'm just headed out from there, and hopefully about 7 hours or so to Hot Springs. And I think the rain, hopefully, if the forecast is right, is going to stop here in a couple hours, or let up a little bit anyway. So it should be a good day. This is Deer Park Shelter, just stopping off here. Bear cables. Just stopping off here for some lunch or a snack. About 3.5 miles into Hot Springs, so it shouldn't be too bad. Not the nicest shelter I've ever seen, but pretty standard actually. But roof looks like it might be a little leaky. That's the way I came in. So I'm just coming down out of the woods into Hot Springs. I think, as I remember, the trail literally goes right through the center of town. Pretty cool, just follow the Appalachian Trail signs.